I need to know if you guys have ever had a dirty dream so embarrassing that you couldn't look at yourself in the mirror in the morning while you're brushing your teeth. Have you done this shit where you stare down at your sink in shame and horror at what your brain just did to you? Like, oh, God damn it. And then finally, you have to look up, make eye contact with yourself in the mirror. Oh, really, Corrina? Both of the Mythbusters? Some real shit, you guys. So that's what I'm working with. I'm a 46-year-old lady. I'm dealing with some weird shit. I know 46 is hard to relate to, but let me get you guys in my lane real quick. Clap if you have heard the song Buddy Holly by the band Weezer. Clap for that shit. You guys, that song is 22 years old. Oh, there it is. Haha. That darkness that you feel in your center right now, millennials, that's called aging. Okay? This is what death feels like in really small increments. You'll know you're an old lady like me when you're watching late night TV in a few nights and you see Selena Gomez hawking diabetes supplies. That's when it's time up for you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell based on my jokes about being a weird old lady, but I'm also kind of a hot mess. I'm retired now, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in this room who has ever called their homie at 2 in the morning and been like, you gotta come over to my house right away. We have to go out in the desert and bury a vibrator. I did that. I made that call, you guys. Stone cold sober, too. Here's the thing. I've been doing this for a few years, a lot more than I want to admit to. And back in the day when I was much younger, I had a joke in one of my sets about how I didn't own a vibrator because I was kind of afraid of moisture and electricity. I don't know, man. I just don't want to be the one at the emergency room listening to a doctor talk about, it's okay, honey, pubic hair is supposed to be curly. It didn't seem like a good idea. So when I did that joke, I was doing comedy with a bunch of dudes, and they responded to that joke by running out and buying me a vibrator. Correct. Because those are my dudes, right? They were super proud of themselves when they presented it to me, too. They were like, look, it's safety orange because you're clumsy. Guys. Whatever, man. I took it home and threw it in a drawer, and I didn't think about it for a while. About 6 months later, I walked into my bedroom, and I found my sons, who are twins, and they were 6 at the time, and they were playing with the pieces. Because they took that shit completely apart. Listen, guys, you're all young, so let me give you a little hot tip really quick. Parenting advice, okay? If you ever find your children playing with your sex toys, stop and take a photo. Okay? I'm just saying, that will end an argument with a 16-year-old super fucking fast. Yeah, and if you want to ask them on the way out, they sold you your tickets, so I don't know if you can tell, but I made those people with my cooter. Yeah, it was great. After I took my picture, though, what I had was a whole bunch of vibrator parts. And I was a single lady at the time, living in an apartment complex, and I didn't want to throw that in the trash. And then have all my neighbors be like, oh my God, what's wrong with the pussy in 2B? It's wrecking shit. So, yeah. It's not the conversation you want to have at the mailbox, you know what I mean? So, yeah, a little rescue is in order there. I am 46, which is super old. I want to be really clear about how old that is. I'm so old, I'm on my second pair of tits. What's going on, you guys? I used to have vast tracts of land. And I spent 30 years knocking shit over with my titties as a setup for this joke, you guys, before I finally admitted, in my 30s, maybe property management's not my shit. Had things taken in. Here's the fucked up part, okay? I'm really happy, smaller, but I think maybe I have phantom limb syndrome. It's fucked up, you guys. Because I'm cold where my titties used to be. I don't know what to say to my doctor about that. He asked me how I'm doing. I'm like, I'm fine, doc, but my ghost titties are cold. He's kind of a motherfucker, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do one more joke and get out of here. They shout a lot at me, that's fine. I love this joke. I love doing it for young people. Clap if you've heard of Plan B birth control. Clap for that shit. Yeah. While it is still legal. Guys, listen, I'm sorry. Bad news, but here's the thing. Corporate America is fucking with you with that name. They are lying to you big time. I don't know if you know this, but Plan B is only 70% effective. And if you're keeping score, that's not a B.